Alright, seeing if this thing's going live for us. And we are live as of now.
Hi, Red. She responded.
Yeah, I'm gonna post the link, get some people to pool up.
What's up, guys?
Get that link posted over there. Okay, so it looks like RPF is still doing their events at this time, but we are a go, and we just gotta keep here, let me post this in the Minecraft Discord. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Invite your friends, because we are doing some Minecraft stuff yet again. Oh man, it's been a big week. It feels like it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since our last stream. I've been busy. How are you doing, MC?
I've been running Club Penguin Army Media and stuff.
Oh man, has that been like a lot of work lately?
It's just been busy because of the tournament that's going on right now, so I feel like I've been doing a lot of waking up and logging on and then focusing on that.
Oh man. Yeah, I've had a few streams now where I like literally stayed up very late the night before and then just got up and suddenly had to do the stream. And it was like, oh, you have an hour to get ready for this. And
yep, it's like you can live your whole life online if you really want to. Because you can just wake up, like, for a while there, like, especially when it gets busy online and, like, you know, like, you have an investment and stuff that's going on, whether it's RPF or RF and whatever else is going on, is if you're, like, really dedicated and you're trying to get things done and there are things going on, you're just like, all right, wake up, maybe shovel some breakfast in me, or just take my breakfast to my laptop and then eat in front of my laptop as I assess every single thing that I have to assess for the day, like, what do I have to get done, here are all my DMs.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time.
For hours.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time. It really does. Like, even just like on the RF front of it all, you know, just over here, like I have a list. Like, I actually have a pipeline list of different things I'm doing at any given time, and there's there's always like 5 or more things that I can be doing. And
then as soon as you complete them, you're like, cool, I'm done. Wait, nope, there's 5 more things.
Yeah, it just unlocks the next 5 things. It's like, oh, now that that's done, I can finally do these other things. And actually, that's super funny to me. Have you seen the South Park episode? Very old episode at this point. It's South Park of where they're like playing World of Warcraft just to kill some guy in the game, and they spend all episode to kill the guy, and then they do, and then they're all sitting in the basement like, well, what do we do now? And then they're like, what do you mean? Now we can play the game.
Yeah, we just set it all up. Feels like D&D once you've made your character. You're like, wow, that was a lot of work. I made my character. It's done now. She's perfect. All right, we're done now, right? No, now we have to actually play the game. Oh, how long does that take? Multiple days, multiple hours.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Pookie said in chat just now, he was like, she left me for... Oh, the stream just is loading for me. Okay, there we are. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Pookie just said she left me for you, Commando. Use her wisely in the Twitch stream chat because we were just running Legends Cup.
Well,
and I was helping him stream the battles.
Yeah, well,
and I was like, sorry, I have to go.
Yeah, well, it is RF time. Welcome to your break.
Yeah, thanks for that in a way, but
Yeah.
also Pookie's not gonna be thanking you because he's all alone now.
Yeah,
Well, he's
well,
not alone. He's got Sarah, ha ha ha, with him.
Sarah, ha, ha, ha. She
I was
is
literally
a
cracking
gem.
myself up laughing just saying that to myself the other day.
She is a gem. That's all I know.
She's real sweet. Sweet.
Okay, so I'm just like getting more supplies because we're still working on this pub right now, and yeah, a lot of stuff has been happening in the world on my end. So like we've been like I've been working on RF related stuff, and this is largely a kind of a it's an online thing. It's like a getaway. It's usually detached from the real world in a lot of ways. But right now in the United States, we have actually had a lot of social change been going on. Lots of protesting. And for those of you who don't know, I'm in New York in the thick of this, and I've been on the ground for multiple marches and riots at this point, and we're actually addressing some really key issues in the United States, and it's very, you know, uh, it's got me energized in a lot of ways, but it's also extremely tiring to do it because, like everyone, has been quarantined for so long. So like marching all over Manhattan, it takes a lot of energy to do, and then also it's a pretty emotionally draining too,
Oh yeah.
because you want to be on top of it and contributing, and I'm specifically an ally to the cause, so like I can't speak for the cause, but I can support it, and I of course always want to be doing like as much as I possibly can do, so it's mostly just trying to find out where I can best be to like support, and I found out that a good place is literally just sitting there and staring at cops because they don't know what to do when people just stare at them, and it actually helps out a lot. So I've been doing a lot of that, and that's certainly a different thing. Did not expect to be doing that this week, or well, last week, especially not. So been doing a lot of that. So I've been really out in the real world, just doing a lot of things, and it's super energizing. And I actually asked the RF people about live streaming from one of the events, but we decided not to do that just yet because our platform, it's not like it's a huge platform where that's going to make like a super great, like I would want whatever we do to be impactful. So like just I think just discussing it and validating it is probably the best that we can do as a platform right now, because yeah. Also stakes. Yeah. I was actually it was on Fifth Ave and Sixth Ave. On not Wednesday. It was Tuesday. I marched down Sixth Ave by the Empire State Building all the way down the Union Square. They're doing quite a few marches like that in Manhattan, so I was part of one of those on Tuesday. And then I'm over in Brooklyn, so I was in Brooklyn stuff by Prospect Park over the weekend. And I expect a lot more of that to happen because certainly, um, it's not like it's it's not like it's exactly getting better between people and the cops right now. We're definitely seeing a lot of shenanigans by NYPD. So I wish I could say everything was peaceful, and a lot of it is. A lot of it is peaceful now, especially during the days. But there's a lot of stuff that's not going right all the time. So it's a developing thing. So we're just kind of watching that. But I'm like really proud of how many people are out there and actually working on this issue, because this issue has been something that it just feels like it's never been properly all the way addressed for so long. Like I remember doing Black Lives Matter stuff back in 2016 and watching it fade away for a while and just being really discouraged by that. I never thought that I would actually get a comeback in any way, and finally it did. So yeah, that's kind of just what I've been up to, and of course I've been playing a lot of catch up with the RF stuff. And Knife Chicken in the chat saying people even protested in Amsterdam, and I think that's amazing because the United States really does need that sort of rallying support right now. Because yeah, we have a lot of systemic issues happening in the United States, and it's a lot of fronts of injustice that exist. But you know, we're working on this one right now, and it's really great to see that it started. And then, of course, I think a lot of things are fueling it too. Like, there's 40 million people that are unemployed now, and that's a lot of people are coming out because of that. And I think that a lot of these protests could develop into a lot more. Just a lot more could start to happen. Um, Holy crap, this Skelly is really
I think so too.
bodying me. So it could be a prelude to a lot of things. So, but right now, what I've been working on doing is making sure that, protesters in this area are kind of like staying on track with everything because it's very easy to, lose the core message of why people are coming out, and people in power, they don't want things organized. They really don't want these protests organized. So when people come out and kind of like adopt their own reason for being there without adhering to the main core reason that it's a Black Lives Matter protest, then people get confused. So been trying to support the main narrative and like keep people focused. It's a lot of different things happening all at the same time. And honestly, I gotta say, like the Black Lives Matter movement, like they're the ones organizing in the greater New York area right now. Like they have a chapter here, and they are absolutely killing it. Like all the work that they've done since 2014 is clearly paying off right now, and I am just so impressed by it, and really just inspired to support it anyway. Red, is my mic doing that thing where it echoes? I'm definitely trying to keep it clear. So you guys let me know if the mic is like screwing up for like whatever reason. And because I'm trying not to sound like a booming voice from the nether, It's for a bit now, it's fine. Yeah, I wonder why it does that. I gotta just watch to see why it does that. Yeah, so MC, we got you set up with your own RF team this week, finally.
Oh, my team auditore?
Yeah, we got you set up finally.
Which people think is some fancy word that I came up with, or like from a different language, and then I'm like, no, I just like Assassin's Creed.
I think it's awesome.
I think it's cool too. I really love Assassin's Creed, and me and Moondog and a couple of the podcast people were talking about it last night. Auditore typically doesn't actually mean anything related to audio, which is what the team is supposed to be like based on.
That's funny.
But when I looked up, exactly, it just means auditor, and like auditing is like a really
Oops. Nice.
But when I looked it up, the last name specific, so apparently it changes its meaning when it is a last name, and that last name meant listener, and so I was like,
oh wow. Okay,
well, it still kind of means listener. It's just not as a word, as a name. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm just checking Discord right now.
I like the name though. I think we can be the accounting team. Red said. Yeah,
that would be so funny.
Finances.
Yeah,
we're on it. Don't worry.
I'm just over here.
So I'm excited.
Yes, please help our finances. We have none.
Yeah, we have no money, and we need you to make it into more than that.
Yeah, can you please make this number larger? Thanks.
But I'm excited for Team Auditore. Like, it just means that we now have the capability to expand into other audio related things. It's the same team. I like the blue color. And I like that it's like up there and you can see who's on the podcast team more clearly now. I think they deserve more recognition than they got before. Like they
Oh
worked
yeah,
hard on
oh
the
yeah, yeah,
podcast.
definitely. It was clear to
It's
me
cool.
that like podcasts, would eventually become a team, but it was just kind of like slow going, making sure everyone was like on board with like, okay, this is gonna become that team next, you know. And it's like I try to run everything past the administrators before we do any main change, and then also, you know, honestly, the two new teams that we have probably warrant a blog post, but just because we're doing a lot of groundwork, we've just been kind of like going,
Building a base.
yeah, just keeping up pace and just doing the changes. Because, like, whenever something's, like, critical to our operating status, we have to just make the change and make it happen. So, like, we can work better. Um, but yeah, I try not to change things too quickly, just because then people get kind of confused. They kind of like, you know, don't know what's going on. So
Yeah. Well, and you can always do like a blog post. I'm down to write. I would be really interested in like collaborating with F6 and writing a blog post on the new teams if that's something
oh
you
yeah,
want
yeah,
us to do.
yeah,
To be
absolutely.
honest, like I don't think there's a time limit on that because we've kind of like explained the basics to people, but there's always stuff we can expand on in a post and explain more fully. So
Yeah, exactly. That'd be great. And in fact, that's another thing. Like, if it wasn't for the protests right now, we would have already gotten started on getting you specifically and a few others permissions for blog posting on the site. I mostly just postponed my entire week for to make sure I had activist time. Like literally it was just like once it started happening right here in my neighborhood, like I just like went into activist mode. I was like, oh my god, we gotta do this. This has to happen.
well, and I noticed because we would like ping you or something, or like we would like be missing you at streams or stuff, and then you would pop in and be like, "Sorry guys, I was out protesting," and we'd be like, "Oh, all right, whatever."
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. And it was like,
Casual.
yeah. I mean, it just, you know, I don't know. It was just so worth it to me to witness it firsthand. And actually, how it started was on Saturday. A protest started going down legitimately right in my neighborhood, like a few streets over, and it was so loud you could hear people and the police helicopter. And there's like a media blackout. Like you don't know immediately where the protest is gonna be if you don't follow the right social media. So I was able to confirm that it was like just from listening that had to be part of the protest. And then also I went up on the roof of my building and saw a low-flying police helicopter, and I was like, I have to go.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
they're coming for me.
yeah. And when I got there, literally two cars exploded on the street
My
when
God.
I got there. Yeah, it was. You don't expect to just see that when you go someplace like cars exploding, but that's
No.
legitimately what I witnessed was two cars exploding on the street.
That's wild. And like New York doesn't need any more considering all of like the center for COVID that it had become.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it didn't
like
need any more stress is what I'm saying. Like
yeah, we have no
once
idea what this is gonna look like. Like it's gonna,
after it's all over.
yeah, it's probably gonna be kind of the situation, to be honest. But you
Sounds like
know,
it's gonna need some rebuilding maybe.
yeah, I, I don't know. Like they've been trying
RFI.
to, they're trying to reopen the city, and I just don't know how reasonable that is after these protests. Like I just can't imagine them genuinely opening the
How
city.
how would you say like how much damage has there been to to I mean like on a scale I guess you could say, is there like some way that we can measure it just to like explain how destroyed or not destroyed it is?
In regards to the protests right now, so I think that the best way to summarize it is that the entire base of the Empire State Building right now is boarded up with plywood.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all of
Oh
it.
my
Like,
God.
there's not like a single portion of it that isn't, and that's because
Zombie apocalypse style.
all of Midtown Manhattan has been getting like legitimately like raided at night, and same with Soho and the adjacent areas in Lower Manhattan, and legitimately like every single building. Like I went down there on Tuesday, and while we were protesting, you could hear buzzsaws for miles because every business was just fortifying, and it was just so crazy to see. And then also, for me, what's so hypocritical about it is that here we are having trouble getting like masks in and stuff from you know for the hospitals. Like the state can't like afford that, and their businesses like can't afford to supply it to people. Like COVID-19 measures or healthcare or anything. But the second that they start getting like raided, they suddenly have infinite dollars to hire infinite people to board up every skyscraper in Manhattan. And like they're like literally there's hundreds of construction workers outside just boarding things up right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, honestly. Like, things are very, like, I feel like even when I just went to New York, normally it's like a pretty active place.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like my little town is like very like classic boring suburbia. Like, like there's not a lot going on, and it's just like cars and traffic and little shops and stuff like that. And then you go to like New York, and it's already such an active, busy place. But to imagine something that chaotic happening there, in addition to all of that, with how many like the high key population and everything else, just sounds chaotic.
Oh yeah. It's definitely a thing to witness. It's
Especially
gonna
during
go.
a pandemic.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, because of the pandemic, a lot less cars and people are on the street in general. Um, so it's kind of eerie almost because usually, like how dense the traffic is. Entire avenues are cleared of cars most of the time still, and that's why it's so easy for these giant groups of protesters just to march down avenues right now. If there's no pandemic and this was happening, um, you know, who even knows what it would look like? Like honestly,
No idea.
I can't even imagine what the chaos would be like.
Well, then you have day-to-day life going on in the middle of all of that.
Yeah, like I don't know
Because
if the
you're
day
not
to day.
quarantined.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if the day to day life would make it harder for people to protest, or would it like just cause more protests?
Or would it be even worse, violent, I guess, considering there would be, people just going about their daily life and then getting in the middle of it, or like being, like accidentally like in the middle of it. It sounds scary, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So,
Poor Stakes was like, it's scary living here right now. I'm like, Stakes,
yeah, it is.
giving you a
It's a
hug.
bit.
Oh,
Stakes. I don't know if you heard about the if you've been reading the local news or anything, but last night, cops were shot at in my neighborhood, and two cops were hit and sent to the hospital, and one suspect was hit by returning fire. And I was actually so close to it, I heard the ensuing shootout. It was like genuinely a shootout outside in my general vicinity. And when I heard it, I was like, that's not fireworks. Those are guns being shot back and forth. And yeah, Stakes is like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we live in the same neighborhood. Yeah, it was pretty damn close. I was on the computer and I was like, oh shit. Uh-oh.
pretty scary. So how do you keep so updated on everything that's going on? Like, what are your like news sources? Do you have any alerts or like emails or notifications that you keep track of, or sites that you check constantly? Like, what do you keep up with?
So the best way to do it is Instagrams. There's a lot of people that have Instagrams.
Really?
Yeah, that just update based, like they pretty much just make an Insta story and then say a location and a time to when the protest is going to be at that location, and that's how BLM, like the actual organization, is organizing the protests right now. And
Pretty wild instead of becoming such an important platform and tool to
oh yeah,
handle
yeah,
all this.
it's super cool too. Like it's really working out. It's like getting people out in the right places at the right times, and it's just the best way to keep track of everything. Um, and you get insight to see what's going to happen, and then it generally happens. So that's one way to do it. Another way, major cities on the East Coast have an app called Citizen, and this app is just it's like a police scanner map that lets you know when things are going down based on police scanners. And
Mm-hmm.
this app has been tremendously helpful in reporting up to date instances, because whenever protesters clash or the police take note of protesters, the app reports it in real time. So, and then if it's close to you, you get like a ping on the app. So I've been using that to kind of triangulate things. And then I've also another way is also just being out there and like searching. That's like probably the most definite way, like going up on the roof and like looking for news helicopters. So that's the third way to do it. So there's multiple avenues to try to like stay up to date with what's going on, and it takes quite a bit of groundwork to make it work, and yeah, it's kind of exhausting. just like the just like know what's next.
Right? Okay, I need to mute myself for like 5 minutes. I will be right back.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, so right now in the stream, we are just cooking up more stone brick because we're laying some more backyard foundation here for our little large pub. And it's coming along. It's coming along. It's taking some time. It's definitely a cool project. Got a really nice open floor plan and adjacent backyard thing for parties and Minecraft junk. So we'll continue kind of like putting this together and talking about cool stuff. I'm trying to work with the trees, I'm trying to like make things kind of cool with the trees. Yeah, so we got this backyard thing going on. Actually, we might need to just trim this up, and it might look cleaner. Knife chicken. Yeah, work with the trees. Yeah, man. It's important. We have to work with the trees. Yeah, I want to connect this path up to whatever's going on out here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put in like a pool or something. The pool might be kind of cool. Kind of think about putting in a pool. I don't know about that though. Maybe. Should I put in a pool? Maybe like a hot tub, or maybe I make like a DJ stand or something over here, or just like. Actually, no. I'm gonna make this like a really nice seating area, like more outdoor seating. Like maybe I want it cozy though. I want to make it cozy. If that makes any sense. Yeah, we got bulldozed some trees. Get the hell out of here. trees back. Well, that punk back there. Continue our little retainer wall here. All right. Nice, nice. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, is our favorite guy back? Our favorite guy, Blue, is back again. There he is. Shows up to every single stream. Alright. Now I got this backyard. Sufficiently large backyard. Pretty cool. Pretty cool what we're doing back here. I like it. I like this bee. Blue in the chat. Hello, brothers. Hello, Blue. Boom. Gone. Fence? I think so. Maybe we open that up. Oh, you're done. Ooh, you got quite the canopy. Wait, you gotta go AFK. Yeah, so what I'm thinking, as in regards to the stream, I'm thinking that the next Minecraft stream is going to be at a different time. We've been doing it at 3 o'clock. So, who is that guy? I think we've seen that guy before. Yeah, looks new. Oh wait, no, I think that's Cadroll. Oh, yep. That's our boy. That's our boy Raider. Okay, so what I was saying, I was thinking that the stream will take place at 6 p.m. EST on Thursdays, starting next week, to help more people come, because we have a lot of things going on in RF during this time slot. So that's something I'm just thinking about, because we are starting on Fridays another stream with our boy in the UK, and he will be taking over our UK time slot for UK users. So, more information on that later. And also, what I'm building right now at Knife Chicken, we are building a like a really bougie level pub right now. So it's like a party place and a cozy place eventually when I am done with it. So yes, that's what's being built right now, a pub.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to focus on something because somebody asked me to do it like hours ago, and I just
Oh yeah,
didn't do it.
yeah, that's totally fine. I'm mostly just meandering around, working on the pub right now, and talking about things in general, and also talking about how I'm probably gonna move the stream time slot starting next week to a little bit later, since we have yeah, like Chaos is starting his streams on Fridays, and the reason why we were doing this stream at this time was to have like a UK availability, you know, like to have a spot for UK people, and like with him, he will be doing that since he's actually in the UK, and I am in the US, so.
You think that might bump up attendance, maybe too?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because we also have a lot of things going on in RF. You know, like RPF is having like events at this time, so I think it's important to like make it so people can't like more people can come this way. We don't want to make it so people can't come.
That sounds like a good plan to me. I like being able to do an evening stream too because then I'll be done with whatever. Hopefully, I'll be done with whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll help. That'd be fun. Gonna plant some more trees.
Fast typer.
Fast typer? Huh?
Yeah, like quick typer.
What about it?
Have you ever done like a typing test or a typing contest?
Oh, yeah, I have.
What's your like speed?
It's pretty fast. It's like, shit, I can't remember for sure. I thought it was like in the 180 range or something like that.
Oh my god, that's not. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's pretty high. It's definitely like way up there, like way up there. And that's just because.
Do you want to do a typing contest after this?
Maybe. That'd be cool. Let's see if I'm bullshitting or not. Because maybe I'm
There's
just
a
remembering
feature.
it wrong.
There's a RebelBot feature that allows you to do typing contests, and I've done this with I've done it with Left before, I've done it with Alti before, I've done
Oh
it
my
with,
God.
with Quack, if you know who Quack is, and that's like our thing. Like we'll just do typing contests in the bot spam, and it's pretty fun. I was just wondering if you could compete with us.
Well, what are you guys clocking at?
Quack can get like 140 some, which is pretty like that's excellent. And
Yeah.
then I can get to 120 if I'm doing good.
Is it also like testing for accuracy?
It does count your mistakes. It just like tells
Nice.
you how many you made.
Yeah, because usually
I barely
I'm,
make
like,
mistakes, but I'm a little
nice.
slower.
Yeah, see, I usually make a lot of mistakes and then just like go back and retype it a bunch of times. that's just my
Which
style.
It's like what you're supposed to do technically. Like I took a keyboarding class in high school. I got a good grade, and like we all were really competitive. So like we would do it and then compare scores. And then I'd remember that our teacher would Left is really great. He's good at typing. It's scary. But my teacher would be like, oh, like keep typing, don't go back to fix your mistakes. And I just had such a problem doing that. I never wanted to do it. I was just like, no, I have to backspace. I'm sorry. I have to fix this right now.
This is important to me. You don't understand.
It's the problem when you're too detail oriented when you just can't let something go and you just have to do it right then and there.
Yeah, I have a bit of a procedure myself for things where I'm just like, you know, I want to do things a certain way in like a certain order, but when it comes to like very like small things, I don't mind too much. But if it comes to like big things, like I want my order.
Yeah, I just like I feel like I just like need practice letting the little things go more. It's definitely a little thing. And like that's the other thing is like to me like details matter so much that I'm like nothing is little, but in reality it's like yes it is. You need to get over it, move on.
Yeah, and like the better you become at that, you get a lot more time. You know, like it's time to focus on things that are like more impactful.
Right. And I'll get better at that. Like that's just like a practice thing.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, let me see what I'm doing.
Said hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I don't know if I can swear. Don't know if I can swear.
You can definitely swear. All of our streams.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Yeah, I guess that we should probably turn on like this stream is for, 18, well, no, I don't know what it is. And like is it like 13 and older in Twitch? I have no idea what it is. I remember the other one had like a filter where like it asked people like to confirm their age or whatever, and I just like haven't turned that on because I'm like I feel like people will just know what they expect, you know? Like, I'm not gonna censor everything. Just not. I'm just not a robot. I'm not a robot. And people can't make me.
I feel that. I'm now going to judge a battle while I'm on this stream. So there's that.
Oh, that's fun. Lay battle.
I also have to edit a post. And I feel bad that I haven't done that yet.
Are you kidding me? I broke my tool. Do I have any... Oh, good. I do have iron on me. Here we go. Ooh, a friend is giving us stuff.
Oh, we love stuff. Like I always hear like random like news, you know, like when you like your parents listen to the news and there's always some like someone giving a speech and like you hear that like very basic tone that's just like, and I think that this is a thing that we should do. And I'm like, yes, all right, no, that's happening in the other room.
Is it Joe Biden by any chance?
I bet it is. They're all indistinguishable white men. So
Yeah, it's kind of how like what I love so much about this protest and the response and how it's being orchestrated right now is that it is being led like, and this is another one that they always say, like, oh, it's being led by young people, and they are just, in my opinion, they're just underestimating by how much when they just say that, because like this is being 1000% led by young people right now, like to the point that, you know, you got all these people that are complaining, you know, like about like looting and property damage, and it's like no one under the age of 25, or at least the big majority in the United States, we do not own property or things. So no one here is concerned about looting because it sends a message, because they don't pay attention to people getting killed otherwise. Apparently.
That was something that we were talking about. Like, I think in there's that one chat that we have that's the EP chat. We were talking about they were talking. Well, I wasn't really involving myself in the conversation, but I was reading through it, and I remember like Moondog specifically saying like, oh, like people like get like, oh, like somebody was like, oh, like what do you expect them to do if they're like causing havoc and violence and all of this, and they're like, well, probably don't kill people who are just breaking things. Like,
Yeah.
what do we value more, people or all of these items that are getting broken? Which is like, yeah, it sucks that things are getting broken, but what does that matter in the long run in comparison to lives?
Yeah, like there's been so many business owners that have just come out and said it like they get all their windows smashed and they're just like, if this has to happen to get justice, that's fine. We can replace our windows. Whoa, what the hell? Someone just blew off a firework in Minecraft. But yeah, like seriously.
They're celebrating.
In my opinion, they're just being annoying, like always. But yeah, it's like, you know, holy crap. Like people getting stuck worrying about the completely wrong thing.
It's always like this too. Like, I kind of like I don't want to say that everyone is like heartless that doesn't think that this is like a problem that needs to be addressed, but I do think that they have the wrong priorities, I guess, in my opinion. Like this is something that like, you know, like I have a family member, and she's very like vocal about the fact that like, you know, like this is just the way the world is, and if you like you just gotta like do what you can with it instead of like, you know, what these guys are doing, which is speaking out, because the world will never change, or like, you know, like this is just how it is. And in my opinion, I feel like that's such a defeatist attitude. Like, and the way she sees me is that I'm idealistic in comparison, and I think that's
of
so.
Course. Of course.
Isn't it so funny? Like it's black and white like that, and I'm like, dude, I'm not expecting everyone to hold hands and start singing "Ring Around the Rosie" and like throw flowers in the air. Like, you know, like I'm not stupid. I'm not expecting everyone to just get along right away. I'm saying that there should be an effort made, and like there has been progress, and it takes forever. But you know, like that doesn't mean we shouldn't do anything or shouldn't say anything. Like, just because the world is like this right now doesn't mean it can't change at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like they, you know, there's so many people just set in their ways. And it's so disappointing whenever that's the case. Like just so disappointing that you know, people who like I mean that's like, I feel like that's been the problem for all of this, is that you have this entire generation that controls most of society and the superstructure of society, you know, like Generation Xers that run most businesses, you know, and everything we see, and then boomers who are still alive that do it. And they have this concept of the world like it can't change, and it's like, well, it's going to change if you like it or not. And also, yeah, we can definitely imagine a much better society, one that's not based on legitimately robbing people, because they're the ones that decided that, like, you know, student loans should go up 1,000% in price. That student loans shouldn't be, you know, that you can't go bankrupt on them. You know, they like made the decision to make, you know, like make it legal for medical practices to prey on people for money. You know, like make it so. You know, it's like literally legalized extortion all the way up and down every single facet of the United States right now.
Right. I think the student loan thing especially, like, I don't know, like that generation gap where there's like this culture in one end where, oh, like we put ourselves first and we had to, like, you know, figure out this system and work through it, and it was difficult for us too. Like that kind of mentality in comparison to what this new generation is like, where I feel like I understand where that like distortion and understanding in each other comes from, because they see it as like some kind of like, oh, we think we're entitled to a better world or something, is like kind of what happens. I feel like is it like gets twisted where it's like, oh, you guys don't want to do work now, you guys like think that like having it rough is like a problem, but we survived just fine in this hard world, and we're like, yeah, but we also don't think you shouldn't have had to do that.
Yeah,
Like we don't.
yeah, exactly. It's like it could have been. There's a better way. And then also, by the way, their world was not very hard. Like it just
Yeah,
wasn't. Like buying a house for like $10,000, and it's like, oh, but I was only making $5 an hour. It's like, okay, well, please consult my best friend ratios because it's just not the same. Like a house nowadays. Like, I guess you could get a house for $10,000 in like the middle of the Arctic Circle, you know. But nowadays, like a shitty house is starting at $150,000, and
and it gets
banks,
harder and
yeah,
harder. It only gets more expensive, and the prices only get more inflated, and it's just like, like I don't understand what you're comparing anymore.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? Like these
And
people
then
have
I
no
feel
idea.
so stupid when they start getting into the details, because then they're just like, oh, like, well, this costs this much, and this costs this much, and now this costs this much, and this costs this much, and I'm gonna make you feel stupid. And I'm like, all right, so I didn't have all of these statistics on like what numbers they were, but like, like the math is out there. Like I'm not just pulling this out of my back pocket and going, yes, this is correct. It's like I've read and I've seen stuff too.
Yeah, and then most for me, like what I've noticed is that most of the statistics that are cited are usually so just wildly distorted or incorrect. It's like you could literally put yourself through school by working a minimum wage job back, even in the 80s, and
That's another thing.
that's
Where are they getting their numbers from?
yeah, yeah, like it's just their subjective experience.
Yeah.
And then
And then
also,
I'm like,
and then
yeah.
also like the whole thing too is like, just shut up and buy property, and it's like, what do you mean buy property? And it's always like, and they're always like, well, I did, and it's like, okay, how did you start? And it's like, well, I started by renting out, and it's like, okay, hold up, so you were given property by a parent. And then you're gonna tell me just to get property? It's like if your family
Right.
doesn't just like automatically own property, you can't just do that.
Yeah. But that's the other thing is like I went to a liberal college, and so then like I came back and my like the attitude towards me was like, oh, she went to a liberal college, so that's where she got all of this from. And I'm like, yeah, it's almost like the liberal college has access to studies and academia, and like like information comes with that, which is why it ended up being liberal, I'm assuming, considering they all know what's up and what's going
Yeah.
on here. You know?
Yeah, and I think that's funny too because it's like that's like another thing that's been perpetuated by media in the last 3 decades is that people who go to college aren't smart. Like that's that whole idea is like they're not smarter than a rugged American or something like that. And a lot of people watching Fox News like buy that, and it's like to not trust the experts, like that whole idea to me just it's so bewildering.
It's annoying. It's annoying. It's like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, oh, you think you're so smart now you went to college, but I have an opinion and you can't like negate my opinion. And I'm like, I am not trying to negate you. I'm just trying to inform you of facts that I learned of, because I was literally,
Yeah.
especially when it's my family talking, I'm like, did you not want me to go to school to learn all of this and then, pull it out when we're having a conversation? Like, that was the whole point, right?
Yeah.
That I went to school to get this education.
Yeah.
It's what I could know these things.
Yeah, and then what's
I don't get it.
so funny about it too, it's like I'm gonna hate on like just to be perfectly clear, like it's okay for people to have opinions, but some people have genuinely wrong opinions. like like sometimes like you can't have an opinion on science for example, like you can't have an opinion that like climate change isn't a thing. You know, like people try to have opinions on like climate change isn't a thing, or like their opinion is that crime, like black citizens aren't persecuted by police, and it's like,
Yeah,
well, that
when did we
doesn't make
start
it true.
questioning science? When does it start? When do we start questioning science? That's another thing. Is like people are like, well, this study says, and now it's like all up in the air. Like, oh, studies can't be right, and I'm like, I mean, if you read them correctly, you will get the information that is a fact out of there versus the information that isn't quite
Yeah.
right, because studies are oftentimes examining something. So now people throw around the word studies like they're like their subjective opinions, and I don't know, people are like skewing their studies so that like they you know kind of like push one opinion or another, and like that's like Trump's angle when he
Oh
tosses
yeah.
out that word, or if like he's just like, yeah, this study says. I'm like, okay, but how legitimate was this study? Versus like when I'm reading scholarly articles and things that like like were pulled up in an effort to understand something without pushing an opinion or something like that. Like there's science is meant to be like a study of like neutral study of everything in
Yeah, like
comparison to what it's becoming right now.
oh yeah, yeah. Like if already the state of Georgia was the first to start reopening, right? And they cited these studies that showed that the trend that it was trending down, and there was an independent review done of the graphs that they use, and what they found out is that the graph was citing data that literally was like it was data from May, and then the middle of the graph was data from early March, and then the data at the end of the graph was just May again. And they were just like, this how is this even
Why?
legal to do? You just put in numbers, like you just inserted whatever you could insert
Yeah, I'm sure
to
you
make the
just picked
graph.
the best,
Yeah, like they just wanted
whatever
to make
works
the
for
graph say that it was okay that COVID cases were trending down in Georgia, like whatever it took. Like literally, they just lied. Like they just 100% lied. There was nothing truthful about it. And then like now, COVID cases in the state are like ticking up, of course. And by the
what
way,
is.
speaking of like cases ticking up, there's been some news reports about it happening now with the protests going on, but it takes 2 weeks minimum for new cases to appear and to be counted. So that means that all these people that went out with their guns, the state houses and stuff, that were like, we're not going to be told to be in quarantine any longer, they're the ones that all went out and got infected. So like we're just finding out about them getting infected right now, and they're like, "Oh, look, it's the protesters doing it." And like once again, nothing is their fault. Like people that are part of the establishment or like baby boomers, like everything in society is never their fault. Like they never own anything. Like Trump
There's no
never
blame,
owns anything. Like when Obama was president, he would say all the time that whatever happens under the president is the president's responsibility. And now that he's president, nothing is his fault. Like 40% unemployment, not his fault. It was something
Doing a
else.
perfect job.
Like COVID, and our and not being prepared enough. It's not his fault. It's still Obama's fault. It's like Obama was president over 3 years ago. like,
Honestly, I respect so many politicians that have come out and taken responsibility and owned up to what they've done or said in the past, because, like, nobody expects you to be perfect. Like, I mean, like the perfect candidate or whatever. Like, I mean, like, a lot of people are really scrutinizing politicians, and it's really important to note those mistakes when you're considering these things. But when you own it, there's something to be said about that. Like,
yeah,
owning up to your mistakes and being like, I'm a human, like I thought something different once, or like I wasn't super educated on this, or like I had an opinion and I was really stubborn about it. Like, yeah, tell me that. I want to know that. Thank you for being honest about it instead of being shady and trying to save your rep. Who cares about your rep in comparison to what kind of person you are and what you're going to do for us?
yeah, seriously. And I don't know. It's just really sad when, you know, how the hell do I make a lantern again in Minecraft? It's like, oh, we're to find out. Oh, I found out. Okay, disaster averted. But yeah,
Yay. Also, is your pub done, or what are we working on right now?
still the pub. Still working on it, and I'm actually gonna start putting in lights now because like we need glass soon and tables, like a fuckload of tables. So I'll be like doing that. But I figured I'd start putting in lamps where they should go. Um,
For when you're done, maybe I'll like upload a bar wench skin,
hell
and
yeah!
I'll pop up behind the counter.
Oh man, I
Oh,
support
that's fun.
this. That'll be funny.
And then we just got a few more viewers. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Hey, welcome to the stream. We are just Minecraft pubbing. That's what we're doing.
And talking politics because
Yeah.
we can.
Yep. Yep. This is. I think what I'm gonna do over time is actually develop this more into like a talk show. And by the way, I didn't comment on this earlier because we're still politicking. But my girlfriend literally just baked cookies, and she gave me 3 cookies, and it's like, holy fuck, yo. So I have cookies right now, and I am ecstatic about this.
I was ridiculous. Oh, Panini wants to know what kind of cookie.
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip, the classic. I went out and I bought an entire package of fudge stripes the other day just because I felt like it, and I was like, "This is the peak of adulthood. I've reached it."
Oh yeah, when look, like I'm in what is technically the second half of my 20s, and you hit a point where you just buy like 3 things of Oreos, and you eat all of them because you can,
my.
and no one can tell you anything else. No one can tell you what to do.
I mean, Oreos are a staple, man.
They're so good.
As far as I'm concerned, you need them along with the milk and the bread and the butter, and then Oreos. How it goes.
Yeah, yeah. Like, oh my god, I'm just thinking about Oreos right now, and I have cookies. You know, it never ends. And also, I live so close to fast food places now. My diet has been crazy since I got to New York.
What has been crazy? Your diet, you said?
Yeah, just my diet. It's like, I can get like a double hamburger, like a huge one, in under
good.
10 minutes.
Oh, they mentioned fried Oreos really quick.
Oh,
and
geez.
Knife isn't from America, so he's like, "What the hell?"
Oh yeah, we fry everything. Like everything you can get fried up here.
I haven't had a fried Oreo. I like frozen candy bars. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
My friend freezes her Thin Mints when the Girl Scout cookies come around. Love those.
Oh yeah, Thin Mints.
Fried
Oh my
butter?
god. Don't fry your butter. Do not fry.
Fried butter.
Do not.
Okay, that sounds.
It's like no.
Fried ice cream is really good. Fried ice cream is good. What are Thin Mints?
Oh
my god.
He missed out. Thin Mints?
That's so upsetting, Panini.
Thin Mints are next level.
So they're Girl Scout cookie. There's several different kinds of Girl Scout cookies. Girl Scouts sell cookies and then they use it as part of their organization. It's like a fundraising thing that they do once a year. You know, Girl Scout cookie season is happening when there's a table outside of your local Walmart or something or Costco, and the girls are sitting behind it with their moms and stuff, and they just have boxes of cookies. And there's Thin Mints, which are like this like chocolate wrapped in, or there's mint wrapped in chocolate, and then there's Samoas, which are like coconutty. There's those are my 2 favorites, so I'm gonna forget. I think there's a peanut butter one, but there's several different kinds. Thin Mints are the OP one.
Yeah, that's the OP. Like the first time you have a Thin Mint, it makes no sense how good it is. It's like it's completely
so
legendary.
it's like you're like, wow, this exists, and you can only get them from the Girl Scouts.
Yeah,
it's
there'd
ridiculous.
Only people that have them for some odd, weird reason.
Oh, Raider says that those are off-brand though. You can get the Keebler ones at the store, but they don't count.
Yeah, those don't count. They're not the same. They're trash.
Not real unless you've gotten them from the Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
Does Canada just not have Girl Scouts then, I guess?
Whoa! My man on this game just gave us so many lanterns.
Wow, who?
What's his face?
Feel the
Vignac?
color.
I think it's Vignac.
Vin!
Yeah,
Vin is
Vin.
so helpful.
Yeah, he just gave us 64 lanterns. We
Good
are
job, Vin.
there.
We are lighting it up. It is
Oh,
it
yeah.
is certainly getting lit.
Yeah,
with
we
these
are
lanterns.
getting lit in this place. I'm taking another bite of these cookies. Oh my god, they're so good.
One more article to revise, and then I'm gonna log on. Hopefully I'll have enough time.
Holy crap, Steaks, your dad makes cookies for a living? Do you guys have a bakery somewhere in Brooklyn?
Oh, I also have to log on to this soon.
Hit me with the
What are stroop waffles? A delicious Dutch snack.
Stroop
Sounds like a nice phrase. Stroop waffles. No.
Lay Stroop.
I'm gonna look up a picture. Stroop waffle. Have you ever heard Knife speak Dutch?
I have not.
Really pretty sounding language. Choco tacos! Yes. Stroop waffles look like regular waffles, but just thin. They're like pancake waffles.
Pancake waffles, huh?
They're like smashed. They look like they've been flattened. What? Stroop waffles? Am I saying it wrong? He said he loves the way Americans say stroop waffles, which means I'm definitely saying it wrong.
Or you're definitely saying it right, because Americans just decide to do it their way, no matter what, even if it means getting the whole planet killed.
It says the oop oo in stroop actually sounds like an O, so is it stroop waffle?
Ooh.
Stroop waffles.
Yoda's like, I leave and I come back to this.
Well, whatever this is. I don't even know what we're doing anymore.
We never have a plan. We just do it. Don't think, just do.
We're existing. We're vibing. Stroop waffles. Oh, that's way closer, Em. Thank you. I'm gonna take my participation award. You tried. I keep seeing this guy named Taquito in the chat when I'm on, and I keep loving his name because it's got the green, white, and red, and it's keto.
Oh yeah, he's a cool looking name on here.
Ketos are so delicious. Since we're on the topic of food.
Yeah, food is awesome. That's like the one thing that's staying very consistent in New York is great food. The whole city on fire. At least we have great food.
They're serving protest and what is it called? Racial justice.
Yes, they are. Yeah, you know, I've seen food trucks back already, and I'm like, you guys are bold.
Yeah, everything's opening up back here. I went out yesterday and like it was busy, like there were cars on the road, and I was like, wow, this is what it's like when people are around. This was normal once.
Yeah.
I'm not used to this, but I know I was used to this one.
Yeah, it's concerning to me. Whenever I see it, I'm just like, you guys know we're still in New York, right? It's like,
Go back inside.
Yeah, just,
Yeah, I think that a couple of my friends are like, I know that the quarantine is stopping, but I don't think it should be stopping right now. And not because they don't want to go outside, because we're all fed up with quarantine. Like,
yeah.
we're all like, oh, we're all right with going back to work at this point. But then at the same time, it's just like, I also don't want, I just don't want to get everybody's sick. I don't want people to die anymore.
Yeah, people are definitely gonna get sick. Like
Yeah.
this thing is just not. It's just not over yet. This is straight up not over. You know,
Like just because we're in the downswing doesn't mean it's time yet.
yeah, not at all. Like it takes a lot of effort to just stomp something out like this. We had a recent study in New York that showed that potentially like a massive 17% of New York's population had it at some point already. And if that turns out to be true, that means the infection rate is like way over 25%. That's like way worse than people realize.
Right? It's bad. But it's okay, guys. I don't want to be negative on the stream. We're gonna survive.
Oh, I saw a very funny Twitter tweet, and it just said, "You guys just gave the most suicidal generation in history a reason to die."
Yeah. Not even a reason, just ability. Just easy ability.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god.
It's funny because it's true, and then then you've got like the jokes that are coming out about it, which sounds sucky, but it's really easy for what they call it, passive suicidal idealization, where you're like, well, I could just go out to Corona right outside, and then all of my passive wishes come true.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. We're good. Yeah, I'm still just decorating this house with lights.
Lanterns.
Oh my god.
You gonna throw any pictures up on the walls?
Oh yeah, that is. Those are the finishing touches. Is we still have like glass to do, which I think is next. Yeah, there we go. Really all coming together.
Do love a good bar.
Oh yeah, the tables, that's gonna be a huge thing. You're gonna have to do the tables. And then also, yeah, tables, and then also I want to pave the path out here on this side. Make it like a path out of town. So this would be kind of a project right here.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. We're about to get some diamond ore for some aesthetics, I guess. I'll figure out how to use that. One second. Taking a bite.
You're fine. I'm also doing stuff now.
Yeah, just checking the stream real quick. Got pretty good standard audience. I like it. Glad that everyone can join us today. Yeah, I'm posting some more links. Is it after the RPF event, or are they still going?
It's way after.
Just dropping the link over there again. While I eat this cookie. Damn, this is a good cookie. I'm like,
Making me jealous. It's rude.
it's good.
Oh, everyone just suddenly jumped in. There's new people.
Hello.
You guys missed the entire conversation about politics and our entire conversation about food. And what else did we talk about? How we're online all the time, how RF is growing.
Yeah, we're still talking. We're still figuring things out.
It's just getting philosophical over here while we build a pub.
All right, there we go.
Hi, Cass.
Just had to take a few bites. And yeah, see ya, Cass. Yeah, I do have a cookie. Well, did have a cookie. All right, what's this guy doing? Do I need to remove something from my inventory? I do. I'm just gonna dump something. Get away.
Little sword.
Alright, so we got some diamond ore. So I think I can, like.
A golden helmet? That's his crown.
I didn't even.
I'm serious. I'm 100% serious. You don't have to try it.
I didn't even put two and two together. I'm laughing.
It's a crown.
Oh man, I love these guys.
Gold also looks good as coins in a fountain, he says.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Casually got some diamond ore in your hand.
Yeah. Something like it's totally swallowed wrong. Yeah, I guess, I guess I could put this in the floor? Or maybe I make a fountain back here or something? I don't know what to do yet. Let's make sure that we're all well lit.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Hi. Sitting wrong. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, that was my dad.
Hi, Dad.
And I didn't mute myself. I was like, what do you want?
He's walking and like, are you on those damn penguin games again?
My parents are completely clueless as to what I'm ever doing online. I have tried to explain some of it to them, and they kind of get it, but not really. My dad mostly thinks it's a waste of time, whatever I'm doing, so it won't matter.
Oh, your dad's awesome. I love that. just villainizes it immediately.
Oh yeah, definitely. My dad is he's from Iraq, and he's much older, and he has an iPhone, and he plays the same puzzle game over and over on it, and he watches the news on it, or listens to Arabic music on it, and that's kind of the extent of his knowledge as far as it goes. My parents because they're from other countries, they speak English really well, but typing and formatting sentences. My mom is constantly asking me to come to the computer or to her phone, or even just to text her hey, can you word this for me? You're so good with words. Can you just tell them and it's I'm so good with words, right? I did get a bachelor's degree in writing, but what she wants me to do is write a sweet little message that's really quick, oh, your daughters are the most beautiful daughters ever. I love you, and that's it. That's all she wants me to help her word, and I'm like, this is what my bachelor's degree came in handy for. I'm just drafting text messages for my mom right now.
Hell yes. Everything's covered.
It's really cute.
It is really adorable, honestly. Wholesome.
I get annoyed, and I feel really bad because I get annoyed because she asks me so often, and I should probably be a lot more patient with it. But I'm just I just did this for you. Are we doing this again? You really don't know how to word beautiful? Come on, I know you got this.
Man, I mean, yeah, I think that's just I don't know. I feel like everyone has a difficult time dealing with mom. This is kind of how it goes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. she loves me to death, but she's just and like, but like, like when they care and they want what's best for you, but like what's best for you isn't always what they think is best for you, and um, I feel like parents just have this thing where like, especially older parents, like they forget that you're also a person, not just their child.
Yep.
And you're like, no, I have opinions and thoughts and feelings,
They're
and I
like,
know
no,
what'll
you
make you
don't.
happy.
What are
And
you
they're like,
talking
no,
about?
just do what I say because I'm your mom. And I'm like, no, wait. That's not how it's supposed to work anymore. I thought at 18 we stopped doing that. And they're like, no.
Like,
Why would
oh
you even
hell
think
no.
that?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
you
I'm
get
like
to a certain
constantly.
age and you realize that you're still Buster Bluth from Arrested Development. Please tell me you've seen
I do
that
not know
show.
that reference.
Damn it! Oh my god, that show is so funny.
I'm sure it is. I've heard about Arrested Development before.
Highly
Um,
recommended when you have some time.
can do. I have so many on my list. Um, but I feel like I'm constantly looking for the like the moment where everything will just be like, like finally you're on your own and you'll stop nagging me about me doing my life wrong. Like, like,
Yeah.
but like you thought that they would stay out of it at 18. No. Okay, 21. We'll wait till 21. No, still no. We're still here. All right. Okay. So where's the age limit? Where's the goal here? And they're like, when you get married. And I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah, and
what if I
even
don't get married?
yeah, and
Who
even
knows
then.
when that's gonna happen?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. uh,
Like, all right. I'm like, if I get a job and like a house, are we good then? Or are you still
no.
gonna be calling me?
Absolutely not. Yeah, my parents are overall pretty damn cool with things. Like they are kind of always just doing their thing, and um, like my mom's like an author, and then my dad is like he's actually a graphic designer, but he like plays guitar religiously. Like he's like one of the guys that um, came super close to becoming like a rock star in the '80s. Like legitimately, like his band,
Those
he's been like so
guys.
many bands, yeah, and he's just like
That's a
infinitely
trope.
good. Yeah, he's just like infinitely good at guitar, and he like before the COVID hit, he was playing like 3 or 4 gigs around town every week, still, and he's like in his 60s, and
So
yeah, so and they were always like, "Yeah, man, just do what you want out of life," because they're both like artists. And yeah, like I've never like ran into any extreme resistance. I mean, they're always like concerned about like my safety and stuff. Like move up to New York and they're like, "Are you being safe?" And I'm like, "Yes." And then the protests hit and they're like, "You better be staying inside." And I'm like, "I can't. I can't stay inside."
yeah, that's the other thing is I feel like um my parents are like, oh, like like you can't do that. Like you were a young girl and you're a daughter. You can't do all of these things. And I'm like, but I can because
Yeah.
I'm also an adult.
It's like, oh my god, I
And
can
I'm
and
gonna
I
do
will.
it anyway. Yeah. Um, Crazy goes tree hopping though, because you were just jumping around all the trees. Those boots are really nice.
Yeah, they're like what makes this game awesome, I think. These specific boots. No!
Wait till you get fly. I really need to log on soon for that. Oh.
I don't even want fly. I just want the boots.
You just want the boots. You don't care about flying.
Yeah, I don't. I just want the boots.
Might like it more than you think.
Maybe. I think it might make it too easy that way. We are making a lot of progress on this.
Yeah, you've done a lot so far.
Yeah, we've been working on this for quite a few streams now. There we go. Ooh, we are being gifted melon. I don't have enough
Whoa.
spaces. I gotta like
My
put away some stuff.
my best friend just DM'd me, and she works at a basically they like get contracted to do AI related things for the government.
Oh,
Um,
what? That's awesome.
well, yeah, and she's like super smart, and like she works on like things like applications to use in the military and stuff. Like she always jokes, she's like, I never saw my life going this way where I'm now working for the government. She's like awkward.
Yep, and now
But
I'm
it's like
here.
it's a it's a good job, and she's like really interested in the cognitive science stuff, and it's what she got right out of college. And she was like, like I've been attending virtual conferences on cognitive science stuff this week, and randomly a lot of people are building artificial intelligences that play Minecraft.
Really? That's awesome.
I think it's funny because I'm in the stream right now, and I just got her to buy Minecraft, and I actually have to introduce her to the game soon. So it's just like, wow.
That's amazing.
Relevant.
Invite her on and then have her code some bots for the village.
Does work on stuff like that. She's mostly involved in like the language part of things, like like how like AI is understanding like language is like trying to emulate what the human brain does, but like in a coding way, I guess. And tying all of that into it because her
That's
focus
dope.
was the linguistics aspect.
Yeah.
She took a bunch of CS classes too, though. So
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. I got my best friend actually. He's a lead engineer, uh, literally for a paper company. It's a tree company. But
The
like,
Office.
not quite The Office, but it's honestly pretty close to think about it. But he's like always working on something over there, and he's like a net dev developer or something like that. Like I don't know exactly what he does, but it's just back end stuff. And him too. He got like a lot of different jobs right out of college. Um, so coding's is a really good field to be in right now, like especially in the new economy of everything. So like that's something that I'm actually working on getting into. Like I like to kind of do some front end stuff, and I've been practicing with the RF website because there's a lot more jobs for that out in New York right now. So I'm playing. With my art degrees, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and like do all this stuff because I can. So I think that's cool.
I like always look around me and I'm like, wow, there's so many amazing people around me, doing so many cool things. Whether it's like engineering, and like that's the other thing is like I took a comp sci class in college, and like I got a B, so I didn't do poorly. But I'm not gonna lie, it was so stressful. I definitely cried at least once.
Oh. Yeah, I would say it's just like that's another thing too. I feel like a lot of people like I've seen a lot of people shaming other people into like like hey, you should just, if you don't have a job, you should learn how to code and stuff. And it's like coding's not for everyone, and like that should be okay. Like we need other degrees. Like we need people doing other things. Like the humanities is such an important part of life that it's ridiculous to say that it shouldn't be part of it. And like here's something that I don't think people actually remember a whole lot. So back in the Great Depression, the government had a jobs program that would just hire people to go out and do anything, and it was like funds to build like infrastructure. And that's actually why we have the national parks now, because like they would just pay people like, hey, can you pick up a shovel? Okay, well, we're gonna pay you to go out and dig. because the Great Depression was so bad, and part of the jobs program was actually federally funded humanities and the arts. So during like right before World War II and during World War II, there was actually federally funded theater plays and stuff. So like you could get contracted by the federal government to be an actor, and
Wow.
that actually helped restore our entire economy because the belief was like if we don't have these things, what the hell are we even fighting for then?
Right. If it's not enjoyable, if there's not, if there's no freedom to be creative and do other things outside of just. It's like a lot of people enjoy coding. Like that's something they enjoy. So if we're fighting for freedom to do what we want to do and what we enjoy to do, it's got to include frivolous things to an extent. And like, I feel like people underestimate frivolous things, quote unquote, as something that we need because. And like I think I've talked about this with so many people. It's like everybody lives their lives listening to music and absorbing artistic things and reading and like we can't live without those things. It's very
Yeah,
important.
like people are listening to music all day, every single day. Like,
And
you
they
know,
send important messages too.
yeah, it affects a lot of things. So it's just really, it's always so concerning to me when you see that not being respected in just some weird way.
Song I'll send you, you'll probably like.
All right, here's a question: how do we make a barrel? I forgot. I think that we have to use some iron nuggets for that.
Yeah, that is involved. I know that much. The exact shape, I do not know.
That's not it. If anyone knows, feel free to tell me in the chat. It's 2 slabs and 6 wood, he says. 2 slabs and 6 wood.
What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna try and find this so that I don't forget to send.
This isn't quite right. Where did the slabs
You
go?
aren't quite right.
Oh, I'm trying to build some stuff. Ooh, why is this guy pushing me? Said
Might not like you.
top. Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, do you have Spotify?
I do have Spotify. I have a lot of playlists. Okay, we just found out how to build these things. Here we go. Yeah, my Spotify is literally Commando 717. Yeah, still.
So did that just stick with you like everywhere?
Yeah, a little bit. Like for anything that I just consider kind of like a bullshit account, you know, like I use it, and at the time when Spotify came out, like there wasn't any promise that it was going to be the service forever. You know, like a lot of things came and went back in the day, so I was just kind
Right.
of like,
Oh yeah.
like we'll just fill this out and get one for my buddy so I can listen to this fucking music.
Is one of your playlists 80s Dead Boy tunes?
Yeah, that's my most recent one. I have a lot of different
Okay,
playlists. They're all highly
I'm
recommended
definitely
for
gonna
different.
dox
Yeah, definitely check them out.
myself by following you right now. So you're
Yes.
gonna see that I followed you, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's MC. It's her real life person. Great." But
Infinitely doxed.
like, just don't tell anyone else. You'll
Okay.
be fine.
Deal.
Good deal. I'm gonna send this song to you via DMs though, and you don't have to look at it right now, obviously. Looks like the goal is for the AI to find a diamond. I have a link to this. Is the chat interested in this? Because I can send it in chat if you guys want to see.
Can you imagine like being like a completely living AI, like it's like completely sentient in every sense of the word, and
Those
then
movies are scary.
its entire life is just to find a fucking diamond in Minecraft, and it has no concept of anything else.
Yeah.
I think your friend is helping to create hell on Earth.
Yep. I mean, and she's not doing it. She was just going to a conference, like just like checking it out. And she's like, they keep mentioning Minecraft. I'm like, what? I guess they want to just. Her AI stuff is like working on applications that utilize artificial intelligence to, like train people. So like if you were in this situation, what would you do? And then you have like an AI like coming up with answers and like different pathways to
That's cool.
like as they respond to it. So that's just an example.
Yeah, I gotta go back and get some more wood. Oh, someone put a polar bear in here. It's gonna die. Someone put a polar bear in here. And, yep, it's gonna die.
Why is it
Oh,
dying?
it stopped. Okay.
What's going on? Why is it dying?
Someone put a polar bear in my basement, and it was suffocating.
Oh, and it got stuck on the stairs?
Yeah, I was stuck on the stairs, and it was just getting hurt over and over and over again, and then it stopped. And I was just like...
They're such goons.
I was so worried. Wait, someone gave me a bunch of scaffolding? I didn't know that you can make scaffolding in Minecraft. I think that's like a thing that they added to the server or something.
What did they add?
Scaffolding as a block.
Oh yeah, they did. You can use it. It's made from bamboo.
Oh.
I don't know how you get it in this. Like, I'm sure there is some, like, on like the market or something, or like you have to find a jungle somehow.
Yeah, because it's pretty cool. Looks great. Looks amazing for tables, actually.
I really like scaffolding for building because it's so much easier than using ladders.
Yeah.
And like, if you start falling and a scaffolding is nearby, you can just like throw yourself on it and it catches you. Raider said that he thinks they have bamboo. Are you building like the little brewery area at all? Is that going to become a reality? Oh, barrels!
Yeah, I'm doing some barrels right now. That's cute.
Okay.
I thought this thing was
sorry,
gonna be bigger. You know, I just thought it was funny.
It's so tiny!
Yeah, it is tiny. It's adorable.
I kind of love it.
Yeah. Here, I'm just gonna put 4 next to each other. I think just like.
They look like stools. Can you sit on it? So what you do is you put your cursor on it and then you do /sit in the chat. Press enter. So make sure your cursor's on the block or the stool. I guess what
Boom!
called
I'm sitting on it.
No, but then you gotta do. I hope your cursor's in the right place. Yeah, /sit.
You are no longer sitting. Yeah. So
there you are.
Sit. Boom.
Yeah, now you're sitting on a barrel.
Very cute.
That's funny.
I love it.
Love it.
Yeah, so we got some sit-down barrels inside, and then outside it's all just standing. And yeah, well, that was great. 100%. Love it. Gotta keep making this place look good, though. Yeah. These bamboo tables look pretty damn good. Ooh, he's giving us a shitload. That's a lot of tables. We definitely have enough tables for this place. Here, I gotta dump something.
Hype. Can have whole parties.
Yeah, crap. I want this stuff. Yeah, we definitely have enough. Here, where am I gonna start? I think I should probably just start at. Oh wait, actually, I can start out on this side.
I feel like I'm not gonna log on in time now. I got too caught up with other things while I was doing this.
This guy's wild. He just made the statue of
Oh,
scaffolding.
nice! Wow!
This is a lot of scaffolding. Oh boy.
That's pretty funny, honestly. Can you just leave that in the middle of the courtyard?
Oh, I already took it down.
So go jump on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it springboards you.
Oh, put it away.
Yeah, he
I
put
wanted
it
you
away.
to go high. Sucks. Okay.
Oh, nice. Someone's been like putting stuff on shelves, making it look nicer. Gotta figure out some good seating and stuff.
God.
Oh man, too many things in the inventory again. this thing's really coming together. The polar bear's still in my house.
Keep it there. It adds character.
Yeah, so that's character Mr. Polar Bear.
You gotta name him something more creative than Mr. Polar Bear, though.
That is definitely his best name, Mr. Polar Bear. I think I'm gonna use dark oak to redo the like main portion of the whatchamacall. Oh shit, the bar. This is the point of the stream where I'm like, oh man, I am really just comatose into the Minecraft. Oh, we picked up a bunch of books at some point.
Oh, it's getting warmer.
Oh, it is hot in New York today. Like it is over 80 degrees, and I don't have air conditioning yet for my windows. So just all the windows are open with 2 fans just going, and I'm just sitting here like in shorts, still hot.
It's like I have a fan. The first day that it was super warm, I was like, "Can we please turn on the air conditioning?" And my parents were like, "No." I was like, "Why not?" And they're like, "No, it's not time yet. Just open the window and turn on the fan. It's cool out." And I'm like,
they're trying
"No."
to save some moolah.
Just be honest with me that you don't want to turn it on because of that. And they're like, "No, no, no. It's not the reason."
It's always the reason. They can't trick people like that anymore. It's always the reason.
I don't believe you guys.
Yo, I actually have to say, New York has the lowest electricity prices I've ever experienced in my entire life. Not even kidding.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think that New York is just kind of like way more socialist when it comes to utilities because like my building has automatic heat in the building like via radiators, and you don't like pay for it at all. It just turns on randomly. And that's how it heats. The whole building is just like universally heated, and you don't even control it.
I see.
Yeah, it was
That's
really
really
weird.
nice.
Yeah, like I remember like getting home once. I was like, "Wait a second, how do I even turn this on?" And then it just like turned on by itself because it was cold. And I'm like, "What?" And oh, they did the scaffolding again. They're up on top of the scaffolding.
Are you gonna go up there? First of all, I was gonna say Blue said that he left his the polar bear in your house, so we know how it got there.
Oh, but fell down. I don't want to break my shoes. Should I break their shit?
Oh, I'm like a second behind. Oh, you can't fall with scaffolding. You just gotta get back in the scaffolding. Are you afraid of it? You're afraid, aren't you?
I just don't want to break my shoes.
Be a pro, man. Just don't move. You gotta stay straight going up.
Oh man.
Just gotta get the right angle, and then you're good. We're going up, man. We're going up.
Oh,
That's so much scaffolding.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's nice. And he made you a little platform and everything. Make sure you're pressing shift on the edges so you don't fall.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Probably already know that, but
Yeah.
it looks scary, so I had to say it. Yeah, all of the buildings look really good. I like the log outlines of all of the roofs.
Yeah, that's
Roofs.
really coming together.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, my house is the only
That is
one
a
that
really-
doesn't have the outline.
Oh, and yeah, you
different.
can jump if you want to be brave like he just did.
Yeah,
'cause
Tony
there's
Hawk
water
Pro
down
Skater.
there. 'Cause if you land in water, you don't take damage, right?
Yeah, no damage. Water solves everything. This guy is polar bear. My god.
Chaos made the splash sound in chat.
Splish. Splish.
It is funny because it looks like it's gonna create like some kind of cannonball with the way you're falling, but because it's Minecraft, it doesn't do anything. You just fall into the water.
Yep, just here I am, now in the water. Some tavern doors for employees.
I'm gonna log on because I feel like you're gonna be here for about 8 more minutes. Oh, I can't log on. Oh no!
What do you do?
Commando, I recovered my PC, and I didn't download Minecraft yet.
Big oof.
Wait, you just cut out. What did you say?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh. I said I was saying I recovered my entire PC because it was running really slowly and when the hat was having issues, like I would try to stream on Discord and Discord would crash and stuff. So I was like, like let me give it a reset. And so I reset my PC and I just realized that I don't have Minecraft downloaded.
Shit. No Minecraft. Oh no. That's
that ruins everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that soon myself. What I do is I just reinstall Windows, and it gives you like a fresh start on the OS, which is like just so needed sometimes. And
that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I'm like getting a little bit overdue, but I'm gonna have to wait. I gotta find a good time because like. To be perfectly honest, I need to like do a fresh reboot on my computer like that, do brand new OS, and I also need to I have my own website hosted on a server, and that server needs a refresh as well. And that's gonna be like a project, probably like a week-long project.
It saves all of your my files though, so that was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I have all my core files off of my drive. Like, I have a drive specifically just for the OS and nothing else. And it still gets rid of some stuff though, which kind of sucks. Like, some programs when you install them just like have to be located on that drive. But once you replace all those, then you have the exact same computer.
Alright, we're re-downloading it though, so it's okay.
Yeah, Minecraft is a pretty light download.
Yeah. Well, I was playing Assassin's Creed Revelations at one point, and I want to re-download that, but I'm worried it'll slow down my computer again.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take a while.
It does take a minute. Let me see though. I hear ice clinking in a glass.
Yeah, my girl just got me a fresh glass of cold water, and it's like life-saving right now because of how hot it is in here.
So nice.
Yeah, no, I actually am the luckiest guy in the world. And I'm definitely
asking her for all of this, or does she just pop up with like snacks and ice water?
Literally by default.
It's just like, here you go.
Yep. Like
That's
I
nice.
am ecstatic all the time.
I would be too. Recognize the luck that you have, sir.
Yes. Daily. The chats. Shout out to Commando's girlfriend, Queen. She is. She looks like a queen too.
So cute.
Yeah, it's so funny. Basically, like, and I don't know if I talked about it last stream, but like we started dating only back in December, and then we quarantined together, expecting it to be like 2 weeks, because like everyone just kind of assumed at the time that the quarantine would be 2 weeks, and then like it wasn't, and then things just worked out like so well. Like we just like meshed together so perfectly. So we're just like we were elevating this because yes.
Yeah, it's a really cool story that you guys just like like quarantine brought you together, and you can say that in a way.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, I think we
uber
talked about that
cute.
last stream about how like you guys met and were like kind of dating, and then you were like, well, we're both alone and quarantine is happening, so why don't we just quarantine together?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Then yeah, it was awesome. It was super good. So still happy about that.
And she accepts all of the gaming that you do and the RF running you do.
Yeah. She thinks it's super cool, actually. Like, she's like all about it. Like, I showed her it, and she's like, "Oh, this is awesome. This is adorable."
Good.
And yeah, she totally like supports like what we've been doing with the, you know, the schedule and like getting everything set up and running. You know. Oh, I just got a majorly cool idea. Here we go. Shit. Damn, listening to a lot of fire trucks outside right now.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. It's like, wow. Oh, that's a good suggestion, Cave Co. I will try some trap doors. Great. I spilled water on my keyboard. There we go.
Ugh.
Moving all these one over.
have Minecraft again. Woo! Oh god. That's not what I wanted.
Don't die.
I am trying, trust me.
I am trying to die.
See, I just, those jokes are just too good to pass up. Can't help myself. Updates now. We're almost there.
I believe in you.
Focus in your. I love booth chairs. That's what those remind me of. They look like little couches now.
Yeah, they do. I like it.
Peloton couches. Commando, try putting some trapdoors on top of the stairs so it looks like backrests, Chaos says.
Yeah, I saw that and I didn't know
How to enact
yeah,
it.
it didn't really work. Whoa.
Oh my god.
They're just opening and closing doors over there. Chaos has made it.
Mama, is he gonna show you? No free clout.
Who wants said free clout?
The boy's getting on the stream. I was just joking. I'm trying to edit this article about the anniversary of the CPPS that armies use.
Oh my god. Sounds exhausting.
It's not even exhausting, it's just I keep looking at it and then like getting distracted by either your stream or something else that's going on over in my peripheral vision. But I think it's pretty cool that like the CPPS reached a year and whatever. It's really interesting.
So wait, okay, so it's a year old? It reached a year old now?
Yes. Yeah, so Super, he like made a private server for just armies to use.
Oh yeah,
and,
I heard about that one.
Yeah, it's the one that's been like the most used amongst the community as far as like RPF goes and stuff. And it gained a lot of traction when CPO died because of having nowhere to go and stuff. And it's a year old on the 8th, I think. Oh no,
wow.
15th, on the 15th.
Nice.
And so it's
That's
just
pretty
like
cool.
a cool thing.
Wholesome.
It's definitely very successful.
Very wholesome.
150th to be 1-year-old as opposed to prelude. It's a continuous 1-year anniversary party. Oh yeah. Yeah. Turn on the air conditioning. I came in to make sure my fan was on.
Haha, one lady's back for another cameo. Yeah, this thing has definitely turned into like a pub restaurant.
Um, real quick. Yeah, it looks. I really love the outdoor seating.
Yeah,
This place has really evolved into something really nice.
Yeah, it's like it's bougie. It really is bougie now.
It is.
Like, I need more trapdoors again. Constantly making these trapdoors.
Very useful. It's good you have a lot of wood.
Yeah, I got really lucky with that. I think just everyone provided this kind of wood that makes sure that I was keeping the cohesion of the village.
Is capitalized as a word, right?
I believe so. Thanks,
Hear the
Supernova.
thinking.
Yeah, the mini barrels, they're cute. Come together.
Did you hear? I think I cut out. Summer the word is capitalized, right?
Uh, are you asking if capitalize as a word and exists or not? Or wait, what?
Yeah, like seasons are capitalized, right?
Seasons?
Aren't they?
Yeah, I believe so. Like April?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, not April, I mean like spring. Yeah, that's capitalized.
No, it's not. I just looked it up.
Seriously? That seems odd.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a name of
I feel
something.
like my whole life has been wrong.
Yeah, that makes no sense. I hate that. I hate that big time.
Pride myself on knowing these things.
Yeah, I don't want to know those things. I want to be safe in my ignorance. What? Oh.
Uh, finally to live. Oh, why is it so small? Let's bring back full screen, shall we? Oh, none of my resource packs are in here.
Oh yeah, I should probably get some shaders for this stream. People would like
Highly
that.
recommend.
Yeah, because I have a computer that can run them.
Ah, there we go. Full screen. I'm upset though. I had a really nice resource pack. I have no idea where I'm gonna find it. Well, for now, let's just log on, I guess. Volume is also really loud.
This tavern is getting cuter by the minute. Are they saying, hello, will you ever talk? And it's like, we've been here for a little bit, you know. We're kind of comatose. We're working on it.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
We're just kind of.
Yeah, we had a lot of conversation up front, and then we're just like, oh yeah, we gotta build this damn tavern. All means
Yeah.
necessary.
I'm trying to log on and oh, there's a bunch of people in Minecraft voice chat, which means that they must be hanging out while we do this.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I need I have to. I didn't realize that I would get logged out of all of my like all of my multiplayer stuff is gone.
Oh, really? Oh, man. You must have a lot of extra stuff downloaded.
No, like my all of my servers that are multiplayer aren't listed here anymore.
Ah, jeez. Yeah,
Whatever, it's okay.
yeah. You'll figure it out. You'll find it. You just have to find all those, all the things again.
There were so many. Like, I don't know if I'll find half of those again.
Someone is giving us some, ooh, a ton of spruce logs and a ton of dark oak. Damn. We've been streaming for a while, right? Like, it's, we've been streaming
In a minute.
like 2 hours, I think, you know? Like, we usually on our channel, we don't do, like, super long streams. It's, like, a good amount of stream.
Accept your teleport request.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, did I teleport to you? Or, no, you teleported
Nope.
me. Okay. I was about to say, I'm like,
We're gonna
oh,
see
that's
if I can rank up right now.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Let's see if it's gonna work. No! I'm so close. Oh, I'm definitely gonna rank up. I just have to vote all. And we're good. Hi, Chaos. You look cute today. I would do that back at you, but I'm trying to open the vote links, so you're gonna wait.
So, you are gonna wait.
Be able to. I hope. Just twice.
God, there's a lot of cop cars outside again. They're really going nuts.
Yeah, I hear it again. Wow, that's wild.
Yeah, so I'm making like a couch area right now.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, that's all wrong. Here we go. God, that's loud. Oh my god.
Yeah, that one was really loud.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have to have all the windows open because it is too hot otherwise. So hot.
Currently suffering. Hold on a sec.
It's like summer is sufficiently here.
My dad needs help, and I will go help him in a moment.
Wholesome.
This is what it's like living with older foreign parents, who I love very, very much. In summer, it was golden in the sky. Ooh. Hold on, Blue.
Broadcast. Daily server rebooting soon. Are we gonna get knocked off the game?
Oh, I don't know. Where did you go? I have a lantern in my hand. I don't know how I got it.
That's interesting. I am. Oh, oh,
Oh, there it is.
there it is. Let's see if we can
Unfortunate.
connect that
I was
again.
just about to ring up. Rude.
Let's see how long this takes. Because I'm not done yet. We're still doing this a little bit. Just a little while longer. Just a little bit longer, maybe.
Also want to rank up on the stream.
Yeah.
Just because it's fun. You get a little chat message. People say good job. Summer was golden when the day.
Ooh, this is taking a while to join. Still rebooting, I think.
Yep. Give it a second.
Wholesome chat. Lane is a fan of your singing.
Thank you. That wasn't me really singing. Oh, that's chaos. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks, Lane. Yeah, when I do karaoke, I'm a lot better. I like American Boy by Style, Halo, when I'm feeling it.
Damn, this reboot's taking forever. Really taking a long time, this reboot.
Connection lost, disconnected. Gosh. Props to whoever knows what song I was singing. Fergalicious is not my best song, Chaos. Fergalicious definition. Make them boys go crazy.
More of that.
Always coming to me. Think they know me, call me Stacy. Something like that. I'm the F to the E, G the A. I'm going off of how he spelled it, and it's definitely wrong. No, it's I'm the F to the E, G the I the E, and can't nobody put it down like me. I'm Fergalicious. Something like that. So delicious.
I have not heard that song
Yeah,
in maybe several eons.
Oh, it's so good. My favorite's definitely American Boy, I would say. I like it. Back in Ann Arbor, there was like this karaoke bar we used to go to. Not karaoke bar, but it was a bar that had karaoke like every Sundays and Tuesdays. And I knew the guy that ran it because I was in Glee Club, and he was in Glee Club at one point. So like we kind of knew him. And
Wholesome.
he would, yeah, it was really nice. Like I know the karaoke guy, right? And I would sing, and like he knew me, and I always sang, and like there were like a couple of times that I would do this song, and I was like, "There's a rap part in the song, frick! Like, what am I gonna do? I can't fucking rap." And then at one point, I was so shocked. He grabbed the microphone and he just started doing the rap in the middle of the song, and I was like, "Okay, like we're going right now. Got it."
Oh,
Like,
so this
very
is
well.
happening.
It was one of those magical moments, you know, where everything just lines up really perfectly.
Ooh, Kingdom
How did
just
you get back up?
just fell. Kingdom Imperium has
Kingdoms
fallen.
don't usually fall at this time.
Yeah, that's interesting. F in the chat.
Oh, I'm in.
No, see, that's weird though. Like usually the server reboot happens at like 3 a.m. So I'm surprised that happened just now and then the kingdom fell. Like I wonder if they have the clock different for some reason.
Oh.
I take a trip to the basement.
Yeah, I should actually sing one day or something. Don't know how RF can include singing, but sometimes me and Knife will get on there and like do like go harmonize to whatever he's got going on. It's fun. It's really hard over an internet connection, but sometimes it works out really nicely. Chaos, I'm trying to figure out which one I didn't vote for. Maybe it was this one. Waiting. I'm the F to the E, R, G the I, the E, and can't no other lady put it down like me. Virgolicious. Hi. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna rank up now.
Do it.
Click me to confirm rank up to legend. Woo! Does this mean I can slash fly? Nope. Thank you.
Can you fly?
How do I do it, Chaos? Am I not there yet? Am I still one off?
Damn. That would suck.
Oh, enjoy your fly. I've been waiting for this day. Oh, Legend has fly. Oh, it worked.
Good. That's awesome.
Pretty cool. Dude. This is so much easier. What else did... Chaos, did you just give me your head? Oh, I just put it on.
That's gruesome.
You want to see my... Do you want to... I gave you my head, don't just ignore me, lol. Where's Commando? I'm gonna just show up. What's up?
Oh,
I got a
hi.
new face.
Oh, that's scary.
I got a facelift. Do you like it?
Take it away at once.
Can you put it back? Can you undo the facelift?
Yeah, put it back, please.
I
I think we're good, thanks.
My friend likes to say, put it all the way back. Way back in the cupboard. Just put it all the way back there. I look like you. I don't know if I wanted this.
I don't know if I want this.
I like sitting on the scaffolding tables and then shifting down so that I'm standing inside of a table. It says destroy the tree, hold down left button. Is this game trying to teach me Minecraft right now because I just re-downloaded it?
Oh my god, it might be.
Should I go listen to it?
Never.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. For a second I was like, oh, I can't like climb over this fence. What am I gonna do? And then I realized I can fly now. What happens if I break a tree over here really quick? I'll put it back. I'll break a tree and then put it back. Oh shit, that was too much. Well. Okay, I put... Oh, that did not do that correctly. I have destroyed a tree.
Excuse
Now
me?
it's just... Now it's just like a pillar of birch.
You're
hanging out.
fucking with my trees.
I'm not supposed to, actually. They'll get mad at me and the server gets... Open my inventory. Okay, I did it. What's the next hint? I get to, like, explore this by myself now. Alright, let's go in the entrance. Oh god. But where is the entrance? Because it's an outdoor bar, so I'm like, is there a door?
Oh, there's
Is there an official entrance?
I have a pathway that I'm still developing in the back over here, like over by me.
Okay.
Yeah, so like this is supposed to be the entrance, and you enter into the kind of like the courtyard area. And then I might have another entrance. Well, no, actually, I think that's gonna be the entrance. But I need to make the entrance like super cool, like put up like a bunch of lush-looking things, you know?
Like, tiki lights and like.
Yeah, exactly. Make it like a really cool thing.
Why are you doing this? What is your problem? Can I help you? Cass is just hitting me. Do you see this right now?
This is abuse.
Can you not?
This is abuse.
I don't like this. This is like you don't get to bitch smack your girl. Like this isn't what this is.
Chaos.
Oh, you want your head? Oh, I see.
Head, please. While smacking a girl. Not good. Not a good
So
look, ma'am.
no,
Not
no,
a good look,
no
ma'am.
head. So no head. There, take your damn head and get away from me. Why did you just put it down on the ground? This is like morbid. You shouldn't just be tossing your heads around like that. That's kind of fucked up. Your head gets smaller and bigger. I don't like that.
It's taking it on and off.
It's so weird. Hey, Blue. Oh.
God, chaos. My God.
Do you see this? It's weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's just I'm just filming it on the stream right now.
Do you think it's funny? Do you think
The chat loves
this
it.
is fine? The chat loves it.
My God. Okay, I need I think I gotta make a trip to my house.
Two.
Okay,
I actually have two. I have a horse. Oh, I found the bar. I'm gonna get a bar wench costume. I think that's what's needed here.
Yes.
Are you finishing it today?
We're getting pretty close. Like, I think that, I think that we can do it. We should probably try to get more people on the stream, though. Otherwise, we're going to lower our average. So,
That is a good point.
yeah. One thing to think about. Yeah, I'm looking for... Here we go. I actually have a ton of glass still, so this is... Why did I do like that? I'm using black glass. Cassie. So difficult all the time.
Cassie's here?
Well, Cassie
is
in
it
Discord. Yeah, Stakes, we're definitely doing the glass right now.
Likes to say no. She's come to like every single one, so I don't blame her for being a little
Yeah.
burnt out.
Yeah, she's like, no! I've been to all of them!
Like I am a loyal stream watcher.
It's like, I'm always here.
Gang. So now I have to be on here for 5 more days, and then I'll be Mystic, which is as high as you can get without paying.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty dope.
And so I can do this, which is
Yeah,
hang out.
I think I might be able to rank up again. I'll definitely check if I can.
That was rude. Oh. Alright, fine.
Trap.
Whatever. Are we doing this again? No! Alright, I'm fine.
Wow. 1 glass pane short. So disappointed.
Oh, you didn't have it?
Yeah, I didn't have it. Here, I have 32 more that I'm gonna go get, which should be enough. Steak says
Glass
apple
makes
bee
me look
is
even
my
nicer.
favorite bee.
Yes. Fly has been a pain in the butt, let me tell you. Because then you go on excursions with your friends and they're all flying around and they're like going everywhere that you can't go and you're just like, I'll be here.
Yep, just gonna take my time.
And
No
then
big deal. No big deal.
yeah, I'm busy getting lost in this forest over here. While you guys are like, flying over me, going in a direction
Yep. No big deal.
away.
No big deal.
There was one point where I think we found something, and it was like impossible to traverse without fly. Like it was just there was like a huge abandoned village, and it had been taken apart where like things just weren't working to where you could like just walk around anymore.
That's very funny.
And they were all over it. They were running. They were like flying all over it, and I was just like, no, I'll just hang out down here.
Yeah, I'll wait for you guys.
It's fine.
No big deal. I'll wait for you guys.
Chaos is now using his elytra. That's how you say it, right? To fly with me, kind of. I have one of those, and I've never used it because I was too afraid to get the durability down on it.
Yeah, I was worried about like overusing my stuff, and then people just have the power to repair shit, and I was just like, well then, we're all good.
The cool part of this server is because like it's really I'm just watching chaos right now. It's really a Minecraft server on steroids, as like Pookie likes to call it, because I think that /fix thing is really needed with a lot of the items that are rare on here, and like with like how much building they do and how extensive it all is, and like the game needed to keep up with the like expertise of the players, and also with all of the like goals that they have in mind. And so, didn't want to take 500 years on a basic Minecraft server.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some people like playing vanilla, but everything on this server, I feel like adds to the game. I feel like it just makes it easier to play, more collaborative for everyone. It makes it so like if you don't have a whole lot of time to just grind, you still have a very enjoyable time.
I think vanilla is necessary for beginning.
Yeah, so you understand the recipes and stuff.
And you start you start playing it like that. Like I'm definitely gonna take my best friend on a basic vanilla survival, and we're gonna hang out there and figure out what to do. And like vanilla can be enjoyable with your friends and stuff, but with something like this, it's like a whole different ballgame. It's advanced in comparison.
Yeah, exactly. There's like so many more things. Ooh, we're getting compliments in the chat from Stakes. They like our seating. I like our seating too.
The bar is so lit now.
Yeah, I'm checking my stuff, trying to find some cool things to put down. What did I come for? I came for stuff. Oh yeah, some of these. I swear, all my neighbor does is watch, like, runway shows. It's like literally...
Is there something wrong with runway shows?
Oh, no, not at all, but, like, I'm, like, listening to the bass, you know, that, like, runway bass speaker thing, and, like, that's just their apartment, like, 24/7. It's like, what? How is there enough content for you to watch that does this? I just don't get it.
Like some people really get into those shows and then they can't stop, like you just get into this flow and then it's like, and we're doing it now.
Yeah.
And then you just like, you have to finish it. I get into those moods with different TV shows, but then like I typically fall out of them at some point. So then I'm like watching like Grey's Anatomy like for fucking 5 years, and then I just am like, I snap out of it and I'm like, what have I been doing for my with my life this whole time? I need to watch something else.
That's funny.
those eyes.
Stakes just admitted to watching only RuPaul's Drag Race this entire time in quarantine. That's good. Yeah, I've seen that show only a little bit.
Okay.
It's really only two. Yeah.
Gosh, I'll take care of it. Or you can just. Oh my god.
Alright, I just did like a big ass mural on the wall.
Hold on.
Alright, this tavern is definitely more or less there. Oh man, I'm really feeling it. I really like this place. I think it's looking pretty good. We can definitely add a lot more foliage and stuff and some landscaping around the place. But right now, the core of the tavern is alive and well. Actually, I almost wonder if we should add like glass panes here to suggest. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do that. They'll make it look like, you know, there's still like an indoor area that can be sectioned off. And we'll put these like this. think I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing that we did over this overhang to this one too, and expand our tree brush over it.
Oh.
Need a few more. Welcome back.
I just had to explain to my dad why knocking is important.
Yeah, I mean, you are live right now, so like...
I know, and I explained to him, I was like, you don't walk on a set of a TV show and think it's okay to just start talking. He's like, I didn't say anything wrong. I was like, it doesn't matter what you say, you shouldn't say anything.
Yeah, well, luckily I didn't hear anything, so you were safe this time. But next time,
it's also,
who knows?
Exactly. And it's the other thing is like it's me like too, like if he doesn't give me that warning, I immediately just start replying to him like it's fine, you know. I don't think to mute myself. So if he doesn't knock, I'm like, ah, yeah, come in. Fine. Frustrating and funny. That's funny that he like he thinks he's funny. He's so annoying. He like asked me like, oh, like come over here, and I was like, why? I'm nervous. Like I already know something's about to be wrong or go down. And he's like, just come here, and then I come over and he immediately lifts his hand and he goes, kiss my hands. And I'm like, no, I'm leaving.
That's ridiculous.
That's how he ended the conversation.
Is that like an advanced level of dad joke?
Yeah, I think so. His favorite thing to do is when we go to the store and there's a cashier and we're about to pay. He looks at them before they can like charge him and he's just like, so how much do you owe me? And they all look at him with the same confused look because they can't understand how much do I owe you? I'm the cashier. Wait a second. And it works every time. Or like he'll ask them, he'll see the name tag and he'll be like, oh, like, I don't know, Pam. Hey Pam, what's your name? He says it all together like that. Hey Pam, what's your name? Like he didn't just say their name in the sentence. I'm like, Dad, this is... And they always look confused and I always go, I'm sorry about him.
I'm sorry about him. He's just fucking trolling you.
Thinks he's fun.
That's hilarious. Dude, that's awesome. Just dad joking it with no... yeah, just constant dad joke.
Many bad jokes.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. It's funny.
He's a cool guy when he's not being stubborn. Both of our names are on the deed and he's like, I don't knock in my house. And I'm like, but we share this place 50-50 technically. And he's like, how much of the bills do you pay? And I'm like, some. Like, I'm like, all right, fine, scratch that. I don't care who owns the house, okay? I'm talking about my room. Can I at least own my room?
And he's like, absolutely not.
Then he starts getting on this troll again because he doesn't want to fight with me. So he's like, "Fine, I'll just move out." I'm like, "Fine, move out." Whatever.
See ya. Goodbye.
He doesn't mean it. He's like, "I'm gonna get in my car right now." I'm like, "Go for it." Of course, he's sitting on the couch and he doesn't make a move. He looks at my mom. He's like, "Do you believe her? She wants me out of the house." I'm like, "That's not. This is not. You don't get to turn this around on me."
That's wholesome.
My mom was just sitting there laughing as I was arguing with him. She was the one who brought it up. She was like, "Technically, this is also your house." I'm like, "Yes, it is. Mom has a point."
Yeah, please listen to Mom, Dad.
Oh, if only he did that more often.
Yeah, we really have a completed looking situation on our hands in this this Minecraft pub hub.
I will say I've gotten really lost on this server before, like even just our kingdom, and I feel like Fly is gonna help me out a lot, but I definitely don't know where I just came from, hence I have no idea where your pub is because I've flew away from it and now I don't know how to get back.
Nice. You'll
Also,
never
a lot
find
of
it
these
again.
areas are dark, actually.
Yeah, is there like any? Are there like towns near us by any chance? Like, where's like the next nearest town?
I don't think very nearby. I think people in MC Div, like in the Minor and Royal Council, would know. But
Yeah, that was just something I was wondering recently. I was just like, where the hell is this place actually located as compared to other places?
my mom came in. I apologize.
No problem.
Where am I? Like, I really don't know where I am right now.
Yeah, this pub's looking good from far away too.
Oh, I found it.
I would assume that'd be pretty hard to miss how big the town is.
Yeah, the town is really big. I wonder how. Like, there are other really big places. We have raided this one place that looked really modern. Like, it was like they had created skyscrapers and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
that's cool.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah, Red. I know he's always been like into like medieval stuff, so I assumed that that was gonna be the case for the server when it was getting things were getting like decided on. But I'm someone
yeah.
who loves to build like a modern houses in Minecraft.
I mean, this kind of fits both vibes.
Yeah, I kind of did I did a bit of both. You know, it's hard not to. I guess I like to do it that way.
It really fits both vibes. It's really nice. Oh, I love the painting that's in there. The pig face
Yeah,
woman?
I put up a big mural like wall up. You know.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, big free wall canvas space. Yeah, I put a couch in this like main area, so it's kind of like some cafe vibes are going on inside the building, and then everywhere else it's like party vibes.
A vented area in the middle.
A what area?
Hold on, where are you? I'm on the roof right now.
Oh.
And there's like a little hole with no glass panes. Wait, hold on. I see your name. I don't know if you're trying to find me or not. But there's like a little. Yeah, there's a little hole right above here, and there's like a little space. I don't know if you did that on purpose or not.
Oh yeah. I never completed that yet. I gotta like.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's, like,
So it is.
Yeah, technically the little roof attic type situation happening up in here.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I was just gonna put glass in here and put in some lanterns. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Did I pick up your stuff?
No.
I have 9 birch saplings and I have no idea. Hey, do you want a lantern? I don't really need this.
Oh, I got. Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
I mean, oh, I can come in here now because there's room.
Yeah, I'm just putting lanterns in the windows up here. And then...
That's cute.
Yeah, I think that's
I like it
good.
well lit.
Yeah.
And I like the lanterns on the roof. That's funny.
Yeah, put some up there. Made it nice.
Are you gonna give it a chimney?
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. I don't know if I'm going to at this point.
I mean, you don't need one. I was just wondering. Some of the buildings do, some of them don't. Your condo, your townhouse does. Townhouse, that's
Yeah,
what this is.
townhouse. That one has a big, mean one. I might take the lanterns off the roof now that I have those windows lit up.
Yeah, I think the lanterns should come off of the roof, honestly.
Yeah.
It looks a little weird. It's like, why did those lanterns get up there and how?
Yeah. We put them up there.
This one log is this supposed to be here? Why does this feel out of place?
That's a support beam. Everything's built around that support beam.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I kind of like left the support beams there.
Do you see how annoying I am with my detail orientation?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this little tiny minuscule detail that I found that's not right.
Yeah, like look at this log. It's just there. We
Yeah.
we got it corrected.
There's a couple of them. Yeah, I found them now. I see.
Yeah, I still want to know who made this little hut right here, because this little hut that I'm standing in was here before I moved in, and I think it was like somebody's like out of town hut, and then the town got built around his hut. So like if they ever log back in, they're just gonna be like, huh?
First I looked at it and I was like, oh, a gazebo.
Yeah, like yeah, I think this was like, I mean, I guess it is kind of a gazebo now, but I think it was supposed to be someone's hut, and this horse that's down here was part of that hut, and my landscaping just pushed it down there.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry, honey. Cute horse, though. I think that a gazebo is a good idea, though, now that I said it. In a town square or something.
Yeah.
Or even, like, in a field a little ways away from all of this. Cut down some trees over here or something. Flying so slow. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's a fishing contest.
this really came together. Yeah, it took a while. It took us like 3 streams to get this thing close.
I don't have a. Do I need a barmaid outfit now? Is that something I need to go look for?
I guess. I mean, I'm still. I guess I'm still kind of finalizing, portions of this. Maybe what we can do is we can just christen it at the beginning of the next stream, because next stream we get started on something else in this town square.
It's good to me.
Yeah, I think I'm content with the progress we made today, and definitely, it's just looking good. It's all cohesive, and I cut down some foliage here to start making the actual entrance to this area really nice.
Oh my god, this place is kind of a maze. Like, what's this? Oh, this is the door to the outside. And then you've got a door straight into the bar from the brewery that's upstairs. And where did I find these stairs at? Oh, and then you can come out into this little seating area through there. And then go down these stairs, and you're on the other side. Okay, I see you.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this seating area up here because this is like the special group, This is where the king sits.
Yeah, VIP.
Yeah, VIP area.
It's not a nice day for porch sitting right now.
Yeah.
We would not be sitting outside. This area would be closed off.
Yeah, then the foliage overhang out over here makes it so you can kind of be outside still.
Yeah, that's really nice. But it's like standing tables.
Yeah.
Standing room. Oh.
Yep, standing room, standing areas.
What is this supposed to be? Just like a table?
Yeah, just like a main big standing table.
Nice. How we get here?
I think I got an idea for the bar on the inside. Using some more spruce trapdoors. Gonna try something. Wanna like.
This would be a really cool oh, this is a little crafting table area here. Hi.
Hello.
I think it would be really cool if this was a YouTube video that you like did too, and like you speed up the building, right? Or like even just like showing people this build, like it's one of those things that people like show off or like create blueprints for and stuff. Cause like.
Oh yeah, you could definitely do something like that.
Is that supposed to have like the menu on it?
Maybe. I'm trying to think of. Well, yeah.
It'd be
like,
cool if you could put signs on that and then flip it up and down.
Yeah, that's what I'm like trying to think about right now. Hold on, I need more of these trapdoors actually.
Always more trapdoors.
Yep, always running out, and shit, I actually have to go get more wood. All right. Hold on, we gotta see this through, because like honestly we're like on the last ropes here out, and then like we'll focus on landscaping next time, but like as for the interior, it's like it's there. We are there right now.
Full.
God, I got way too much stuff in my inventory. There we go. Full stack of these. Got one of my cats yelling at me. shit. Oh shit, how do you turn off that tree setting? Do you remember?
Nope.
It's like an auto treat command. Like if I remove one of these, we're just gonna do it. Alright. No biggie. That didn't take down too many. Yeah, it tries to cut down the entire tree, and sometimes it just deletes the entire fucking interior of your shit. Oh no. I just did it. Shit. So dumb. Alright. Mostly mitigated. Alright, this is looking great. And you know what? We have been just going and finishing this thing off, and I think that we have had enough. Like we have killed this thing. This thing looks good.
It has been a long stream.
Yeah, it's been a while. You know, probably went overboard, but it was worth it because we literally like this. Like we have a tavern now. We have this really magnificent little tavern that's still like we can still keep adding things to, and it's cute, and everyone's a big fan. So, well, they will be when they see it. So yeah, I think that concludes the what we're doing on this stream today. So as I said before, way earlier on in the stream, I think we're gonna be doing a different time for this stream next week. It'll be more of like I'm gonna be transitioning this more into like a talk show format and just playing like any game, I think. But we're still gonna be doing Minecraft for a little while, and then I think we're gonna be pushing this back to 6 p.m. on Thursdays, Eastern time. So the stream will still be happening, just at a slightly later time, since there's a lot of things that go on in RF during the stream at this time, and yeah, we want to make sure that it's like accessible as our Thursday stream, and then for everyone watching right now, there is of course a whole week worth of streams now. We got streaming happening Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and it's a community effort. You know, it's a different show, different host every single day, and we have all come together to create a Twitch account. So definitely make sure to check us out. We'll have some more information on the Twitch very soon. There is a link to our website, so go check that out and join our Discord if you haven't yet. And yeah, that's all I got to say. We'll be back and hopefully with some more topical stuff next week. And yeah, this has been a good one. I definitely like droning out on Minecraft. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to end the stream. So I will talk to you all later.
Bye, guys.